Okay, so let's welcome Nick to the stage. Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go. What if I tell you if I can see the future? And let me tell you what's going to happen in approximately 40 minutes. In 40 minutes, you all are going to stand up and then you will start talking to each other. It's a networking event in the end, right? You will talk on average to 10 to 20 people by default. And the next day in the morning, you will wake up with something like this. You will not know who did you talk to. You will not remember people's names. You will forget, like, what is my name probably with around 90% of the chance. And this is exactly what we are building. And this is exactly why you need this device. This device, you just put it on. You go to any event you want. It will remember people's names. It will remember what they are doing. It will remember key important facts about them so that you could follow up later. This is not just that. This device is fully open source. It has a huge open source developer community and like plugin store. It is fully private, so you can record just yourself or other people as well with their consent. And it has 1 week on a single charge, so you charge it just once. And for 1 week, it will just work nonstop. In just 2 months, since this idea came to our heads, we became the largest open source AI wearable community. Not only that, but we launched a Kickstarter and we overachieved it by 800%. Many of you, by the way, here bought them. I think I see at least maybe like 10 or 15 people. 800 units were sold and 150 units were already delivered, mostly to developers. 20% of, we created so much demand that now at least 20% of people who see the device on an event like this ask how to buy it and ask for a buying link. By the way, I will include it in the end. And we launched 3 other products, not just this device, but this weekend we launched these smart glasses that record not just audio, but also video. And we got 2,000 people who filled the pre-order form in just basically like 2 days. All right, my name is Nick. I'm a Teal Fellow. I built and sold 2 companies. I'm being advised by Manisha, who is here, who built Meta Ray-Bans and founded the Series C consumer hardware company. And also there are many more people like Ro, SJ, and Ansh who helped to build the device. Thank you guys. And obviously the whole open source community as well. Now, what is the go-to-market? How do we plan, ship, and sell millions of these devices? Firstly, we are targeting you. Basically, people who go to events, who talk to others, networking community, and developers. Then, developers help us to build hundreds of use cases for other people, like doctors, like salespeople, like students, teachers, and many more. This is how we'll do at least 2 million. How do we get money now? We sell devices for approximately $49 each. Then we have a mobile app for which we'll start charging very, very soon. And then probably in approximately 1 or 2 months, we'll have a plugin developer store where we'll charge 10% from each app that is being submitted through the app. And trust me, there are many, many apps that people want to build for this. Now about the milestones. 1 month ago, I presented similar presentation on like a similar event. Actually, it was also Inception. And I promised that we'll launch on Kickstarter successfully. And we did that. And now we'll do a developer platform next month. And then we'll sell 100,000 units of this, probably by August. About the market. The market is growing, it's big, it's obvious. We all know, we all want wearables, we all want cool like smart glasses, we all want like cool necklaces that will be like, better versions of ourselves with AI. It's growing, so I think I don't need to explain anything here. Now about the competition, very important. The competition is actually high. There's lots of people who want to try to do the same. For example, there is Rabbit and there is Humane. They unfortunately do not provide always on recording, so you can only put it in your pocket or just like click a button or something. It is not like, how it's called, like it doesn't record all the time. Now there is Rewind though. There is a big company, but they do not do it open source, which is why we'll have the biggest amount of use cases and developers on the platform who will build products for all of you and plugins. Let's go next. In the end, this is what we are fixing. This is currently, unfortunately, what is happening in the world. People look at their phones on average 8 hours per day, and we wanted to decrease it to approximately 1 hour. You see now I'm wearing 2 devices on myself, and I don't hold any one of them. I don't need to look at them, and they already bring me value. Next. We do not limit by just the necklace or just the smart glasses. We want this device to be like good for teachers, for doctors, for every possible profession there is. And not only just this hardware, but we're also planning to do VCI interfaces, earplugs, and many, many more. So that you, if you don't like glasses, for example, which I personally don't like as well, you can wear whatever else you prefer. Now that's pretty much it. Thank you all. Our goal is to ship 100,000 devices approximately in 2 months. If you want the device like this, scan this QR code. It will drive you to our 800% Kickstarter. And if you're a developer, come find me, show me your GitHub, and I will give you the device right now. Not only that, but if you can help us with two of these goals, distribution channels for selling 100,000 devices, or supplier connections, ideally in the United States, someone who can build these devices for us, please come find me. That's it. Thank you all.
Cool. Yeah, and as I mentioned, kind of a little bit different than some of the other Inception companies you've seen. I think this is our first hardware company, consumer hardware company that we've had come through Inception, but certainly is like a big vision and very interesting approach.